Hello everyone, it's Nick Lawson with CDC Take Charge Software, and this is a recap of writing XBasic code in Alpha Software. As you know, we use the tutorial application provided by Alpha Software called It's For You, which is a message-taking application. Now, the application as it's originally written has lots of errors in it. But I believe that's done on purpose because part of the tutorial is to show you how to fix those errors and what's good code and what's not good code. It's also written basically using action scripts, which doesn't really show you how to take and write XBasic. So we in turn converted those to action scripts and changed them using low-level code. To start with, what we did was we demonstrated how to take and create a user message box using low-level XBasic code rather than the high-level action script. We showed you how to take and write an action script, then how to convert that action script to XBasic code. We demonstrated simple password protected login procedure and how to use the password to control access levels and how to control data input. We demonstrated how to take and modify form object properties. Those can be objects on a form or the property values of specific objects. For example, buttons or radio choice objects or labels. We went ahead and showed you how to take and change multiple property values with one piece of code. We did that over here on our take message form where we modified the icons, the text, the bubble help, and the code for each of these objects. We showed how to take and create a progressive lookup again on the take message form where we took and set the values that if the caller existed in the application already or it called already, then it would find their company and their office phone number, reducing the amount of data input by the user, making the application more efficient. We also took and showed on the onChange event from the form how to take and add values to a table using low-level code table change events. We went ahead and demonstrated the use of a high-level append when we were adding a contact who was calling for the first time and did not exist in the application. We went ahead and showed how to retrieve values from an external table so that again on the onChange event it goes to the external company phone number table, finds the contact by their contact ID and writes in the office number automatically. We showed how to use the object viewer to take and record code so that you could use that as a method for writing low-level property value changes rather than high-level action scripts. We showed you how to take and write code or object code on various events throughout the application. We wrote code on the onPush event, the onInitiate of a form, the onFetch of a record, the onArrive of a form, the canArrive of a form, and the onChange of a field object. We also wrote scripts using the code window and created low-level scripts there rather than using, again, the action script recorder. So there you go. That's pretty much it. If you follow these basic things that we've done and you can design a form and build tables using the table viewer, then pretty much you can write any application that you want. So that's it for our demo on how to write XBasic code. Now what I thought we would do is take and create an application that allows the user to get a list of possible numbers to play in Powerball. Now, everyone knows they just had a Powerball drawing where two people split the prize of 550 some million dollars, some crazy, outrageous number. And several people won $1 million by getting five numbers right but didn't get the Powerball. So I thought it would be fun to write an application that would take and manage that process. Now, obviously, everyone needs to understand this is for entertainment purposes only, and we make no promises that this application will improve anyone's odds of winning, because it won't. And we certainly don't guarantee that anyone will win anything, not even a $4 prize. So, let's take a look at the first things that we would need to do. And hold on here while I bring up our application. All right. Here I have an image view of the table. When you're creating a new application, the first thing you have to decide is, what tables do I need in the application? Well, we need a table that's going to allow us to take and track various numbers that will be created randomly. In Powerball, when you are filling out the little slip, you have to pick 5 white balls which range from 1 to 59. All right, then you have to pick a 6th ball which is 1 through 35. So, in order to make our application work, we would need to have 5 numbers or 5 fields that would range in value from 1 to 59, and they would have to show up randomly as the application processes our request for a list of choices. The other thing it would have to do is that each of the 5 slots would have to be unique. Then the 6th ball, the same thing. It would have to be unique, of a number from 1 through 35, including 1 and including 35. We can accomplish by using the random function in Alpha software. However, we are going to take, if you look over here at the number of balls that we have listed, is we have 5 for each of the balls. So we're actually going to take and kick it up a notch. What we're going to create are 5 rows of random numbers with a Powerball choice at the end of each row. Additionally, we're going to set it up so that you would have your 5 choices going diagonally this way with a Powerball, and diagonally this way with a Powerball. So actually, each time the user processes a list of numbers, they will get 5, 10, 15, 16. They will get 16 number choices, all of which are unique choices. That's going to be pretty cool. So the way we have to do that is we will need to take and write a routine that steps through each of our cells and looks for existing values. So if it exists, then we have to take and find a new number. If it doesn't exist, then as soon as the random routine assigns that number, it moves on to the next cell. So basically, that's what we're going to be doing today. Or not today, but in the next lesson. I hope you all are looking forward to the new lesson that we'll be doing. We'll be starting it probably later this week or the first part of next week. Thanks a lot for stopping by, and have a great day.